You're still watching Ways. Now, on June 28th every year, National Insurance Awareness Day encourages us to review our insurance policies. Now, insurance offers security covering loved ones and recovering losses in the event of damage, illness, or death. It offers protection, but over time, the value of our homes and the items in them may appreciate or change. So what was once worth about $100,000 a decade ago may be worth much more today. So while insurance doesn't cover everything, it does ease the cost burden should a disaster strike. So try to pick up an insurance policy today. It's very, very important. In fact, I want to go and take on a life insurance policy. I was having a conversation with my sister over the weekend, you know. So when you know you have
the recording has stopped.
A lifestyle, right? It is wickedness for you not to have life insurance. If your lifestyle involves, you know, maybe a lot of going out and, you know, hanging out and all of those things where you know that anything can happen. See the case in point now, this young man. So for all the men that refuse to sit in their house.
Is he young?
The one, he's 50 now.
Okay.
He's young.
Okay.
I was stabbed. It's not about calling blood of Jesus. You know, take up an insurance policy. I mean, my sister was telling me that the conversation she was having with her, you know, was, you know, take up the one that if anything happens, it's 50 million naira compensation. And it's just about, how much is it? Maybe 250K per month. I mean, sorry, per annum. 250K per annum. Then if anything happens to you, your family gets 50K.
When it comes to insurance.
50 million.
When I saw that today is National Insurance Day, I was actually happy about it because it gives an opportunity to talk about insurance. And in this part of the world, we don't even take it serious. Even for those who won't take it serious, they might tell you that insurance here is not really what it's supposed to be. However, the little ones that are working, are you taking advantage of it? And some of us also, especially when it comes to health insurance, we think that when we are not, or when we are no longer in a structured working environment, or if we are not opportune to get that kind of job, then we cannot get insurance. But that's not the case anymore. There are a lot of insurance companies that are now offering personal health insurance that you can key into, you know, and I think that's very commendable, especially when it comes to health. I think it's something we should take serious. I know we already have huge issue in the health sector. We also have another issue in the health insurance sector, but it's really getting better. And I remember when I finally decided to leave full-time employee, it meant that, of course, I did have my health insurance again, but I had to research and find one that suits me. And when I was making that decision, I was really so proud of myself.
In fact, my friend was talking to me.
I have an insurance. I'm not under any full employ of anyone, but you can get something that works for you.
Yeah,
right?
she was having a conversation with me over the weekend, and she was saying to me that there's something she's putting together, something about workers' fund or something like that. So what they do is, you know how when you go to insurance companies, these HMOs, they'll tell you must have a minimum number of staff, maybe 5, 6, and all of that. So as little as 2 members, they can put you on a very, very cheap but very quality HMO. So these things are available. They are available, but people don't take it. But what I want to talk about now is life insurance, especially with the current happenings.
Let us live first now before you do life insurance.
See, because everybody will say, go for big, but take up a life insurance. Anything can happen tomorrow. So we cannot suffer from both ends. Okay, you're gone, then something else again, you know. Take up a life insurance. You want to live a reckless life, no problem, but take up a life insurance. So what did you find for us?
It seems you are talking to a particular set of people.
Yes.
And me, I'm talking to a particular set of people.
They know themselves.
So please get health insurance. It is not a waste of money. It is very important for you to have these things. It helps at the long run.
Get life insurance too while you're at it. Oh yeah.
Okay, so I found 2 things today that piqued my interest, and the first one, let me start with the sane one. Is about election. Thank God we're talking politics today. So the Independent National Electoral Commission launched the online portal for voters registration today. INEC Chairman Mahmood Yakubu said the commission plans to deploy 5,346 staff to the 2,673 registration centers nationwide. So, I mean, I like the work they're doing. I was on the portal today, and I was trying to update my own registration so that I can change my unit, and it's been seamless so far. I'm not done because I was trying to get my passports, the kind of passport they want to upload, so that I can move to the next level. But so far, it was really fast, very seamless, and it's working. So I'm encouraging everyone to
I need to go on. I need to go there actually.
Yeah, go on there, register, and at least get to the point where we need to pick up, and then we'll see what happens at that point. But right now they're doing all they can to ensure that no one is what's the word now? Is it disenfranchised? Yeah, that no one goes through that, and you understand that you can get this. So please don't just be online, don't just be on social media to say the government is not working. Go ahead, use the portal. I don't want to give the wrong URL now, but just Google it. Just type INEC registration portal. I think the first link is what you will see actually. So please go ahead and register for your voter's card.
I'm going to try it out.
And moving on from that, except you want to encourage them more.
Go ahead.
Omiyinka Olarewaju, popularly known as Baba Ijesha. I promise that I will be the one to be updating us on this show about the drama going on in that area, and that's what I'm doing. On Thursday, he was granted bail of 2 million naira. They finally met the bail conditions, and he was released. I also saw news of him being in the hospital for some checkup, because according to them he was really shaken in the police station and all that, you know. So that happened. However, I think it was over the weekend we saw a video of a press conference by Tampan, that's the Theatre Arts and Motion Pictures Practitioners Association of Nigeria. They said they have barred or suspended its members from working with Iyabo and Nkechi Blessing, and this is quite disappointing, because this drama, we've not heard them come out to say they're suspending Yomi Fabiyi or distancing themselves from, I'm saying Yomi Fabiyi as well, or even the man in question, Baba Ijesha, who is undergoing trials and investigation. You've not condemned, at least categorically condemned what he has done, but they were quick to call a conference to make threats.
That every director that works with them gets to,
and they can deal with you, whether you are part of them,
they can frustrate you out of the industry. I
felt really sad because we've had conversations around how storytelling can be used to build the nation, and I keep saying it, that you see these people we are looking at and sometimes overlook. The Yoruba movie industry has got a lot of influence in our culture of today. They have strong influence. They have people that are watching them. They might not be the upper class or the middle class, and trust me,
but they are the core people. Do you know how many salons you go to? They are constantly on African Magic Yoruba.
If these are the people that are gatekeepers, that cannot in one voice condemn something that is condemnable, then it's quite sad where we are at.
And I felt, Jide Koshoko, you are a father, and I presume maybe a grandfather now, you know. For me, I think going at saying that you would frustrate will make sure with, you know, those kind of harsh, brash kind of statements, they're quite disturbing for me, you know, because at the level where you are in, you already, so you don't need to, there are some things that should not be said. But he now made a statement that they've been doing a lot of underground work, that people don't just know, they've been trying to do underground work. So why didn't you come out, you know, at least say, you know what, this thing has happened, you know, this guy is part of us, we've kept him aside, we've suspended him. So now people are reacting. If it were your child, because he made a statement that we have daughters and all of it, but if it were your child, would this reaction or this burst of what's it called, the outburst, would it be the same if it was your child that was involved?
Very possible.
Well,
very possible.
My story, let me quickly just take mine, you know, but it's something that we'll keep on putting our eyes on the story. So I just wanted to mention this Kaduna, Abuja-Kaduna train breaks down. The passengers, they were stranded. I mean, this is really scary for me, because part of why this particular route gained a lot of traction was because of the activities of banditry on the main road going to Kaduna, Abuja. So a lot of people now abandoned the roads and started using train. So according to the reports that this train broke down, of course they sent another train to come take the passengers, but they said that the passengers were complaining that they had to stay 3 hours in the bush. This is really scary. So anything could have happened, right? So I don't know the quality of the trains that they are putting on the road.
Going back to that conversation.
Well, I don't know the quality of the train, but the truth is, this particular train, I don't know about any other one. Why people are even patronizing this particular train, this Kaduna Abuja, because I know how many times my mom has been on it and all of that, is because the roads are not safe. A lot of banditry activities, kidnapping activities have taken over the Kaduna-Abuja Expressway. So if this alternative is now having these issues, what gives? So, I mean, I don't know how they're going to do it, but please, it's not something that we want to even hear at all.
Yeah, according to them, they say it's normal for machines to have.
It's normal, but it's not. Have they seen the way the trains work in the UK? At least no other place in the world I love more than I love the UK, because the UK you don't need to know anybody. From the airport, you can go to wherever you're going to. Just hop on a train, right? So, I mean, have they seen it working? So let them get quality trains, because for a train to break down, how old is this train?
So what do you want them to do now? To sell this?
I don't know. We need to take a break, Joe. We're talking money and policy. In fact, we're talking good governance. This is part of governance issue.
Okay.
We'll take a break. When we return, we'll continue the conversation. Stay with us. We'll be right back.